These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard.
Your heart! 180!
59. 3 bucks, 3 bucks, 3 bucks.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Diggs with a good footwork. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Yeah. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Yeah. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up. Yeah. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. Yeah. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Yeah. This shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard. On the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Grape colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking double.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And the Minnesota Vikings. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Slam. X3. 218, chopper.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. second down. Cousins. And this one complete to Smith. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Hey, let's see it. Let's go.
Third and short yardage. Cousins. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Ready, ready. 10 Tucson. H3, 218. Chopper. Check, let's go.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Nice. Ready.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. That one completes Elliott. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
54. Ready, go.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Come on, set. 70 in before Mike.
Quit talking about it.
Hey.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Mike 5-4.
Ready.
Hey, tight. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Defense wins championships, baby.
On second down, a run with Breida. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
Yes.
Mike 54. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
Ready.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on.
Exit.
Right there. 54.
On third down, a run from Breida. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Chopper. Seam 6. Set, go. Hot.
They'll run it with Elliott. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll go down at the 28. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Cousins. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Now Cousins looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through it. Okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Kaepernick now on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Kaepernick going to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Check it back.
Here's Kaepernick. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 35 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a kick.
And he's going to have to eat this this one is down he goes. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Cousins to throw it. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
The hot 59. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there. Cousins to Thielen. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On the carry, it's Cook. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Vikings 10, 49ers 7.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They're not ready for this.
They'll start on the ground with Breda. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Let's go.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Go.
Check. Watch 54.
Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun, Breda. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Set, ready. 18 Gator. Let's go.
Check. Pressure.
High 7, let's go.
Mike 5-4.
What happened?
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. They'll be caught by Rice. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Cut up.
Yep. Mike 54.
Here we go on 4th down with Kaepernick. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
61.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
54. Mike 54. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Right there.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. On first down, here's Breida. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Running out of the gun here, Breida. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Kill. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Alpha. 54. Hut.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Ready, go. Set, go.
Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. On the ground, Geis. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more coming.
Set hut.
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Stay with your man.
They run with Geis. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. A final shot beforehand for Kaepernick. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. Now the 49ers have retaken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 72 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry. Break your Omaha. Tighten up, tighten up.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Forced out to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the all-pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins now. Open man, David Morgan, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. From the red zone now, Cousins. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the all-pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Cousins. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
I don't think you got it, son. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Here you go. Sponge. No.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Flushed out right. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 10 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try.
Two. Bang, bang.
Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Off to Geis on the screen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Shotgun handoff down to Geis. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Orange. Grace, don't travel. Grace, don't travel. Go.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He rifles one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So the Vikings bringing the offense back onto the field. They'll go for 2 here.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
So don't say nothing.
Mike 59. Mike 59.
Following the interception, Cousins. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick six. Able to find his running back, Geis. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On first down, Kaepernick. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mike 5'4", Mike 5'4", Mike 5'4".
Switch up, switch up. Hey, 1 set, 1 set.
Ready, 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 go.
Kaepernick to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Geis. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. General. Fast. Charlie.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
80 weapon. 80 weapon.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Kaepernick now on first down. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 10 Tucson. Ready, go. Ready.
Geis with the carry on second down. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. Now goal for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Niners 28, Vikings 24.
Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
E2Jet bomber. Check 3, check 3, check 3. No.
At the 34-yard line.
They run again on first down. Cook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got the artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Under 10, 10.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Vikings on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Cousins to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect him. Which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
25. Alpha. Check 25. Ready.
Now Kaepernick. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Ben Gideon in on the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of... And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, to push it past the 50-yard line so it looked like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Caught. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Niners' 41-yard line.
Hey, 382, late 50. Black.
Throwing on 2nd down. Cousins. And he slings one that's incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Two.
On 3rd down, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter, going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Hey, Charlie. 59's Mike.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air. Because right now, we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
They're right with the 4-minute offense.
There he goes, left side. 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin. 71 yards. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Check pass.
On 1st and 10, Cousins lets it fly for Treadwell. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, we're good.
To throw, Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We got trips over. 48.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake, Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still tying here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellows up front in order to bring this one home.
The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Rice. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. To throw, Kaepernick looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick rolling to his left. He's going to take off. Touchdown, 49ers.
It's my boy.
Gold to add the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now a run with Cook. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Cook. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, They've got to pay it off with some points.
59. It's Laker Omaha. It's a party now.
Cousins from the gun on third. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on fourth down. Now Cousins on fourth down. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Nick Bosa. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
He don't want it. Exit. 52. Ready, ready. Ready, go.
Oh, Kaepernick's going to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. To throw, Kaepernick. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something."